So once upon a time, there was a window. You could look in, or you could look out of it. So, go on.
Oh, let's hear.
One day, a boy came along and he looked in the window.
Jasmine, your turn.
Isn't it supposed to be about that?
Who looked in the window?
A
boy
looked
came
in
along.
the
The boy
window.
came along and looked in the window. And there, to his great shock and surprise, he saw that there was something on the table inside, which he could see. He couldn't really see through the window because it was really dirty, but he could see something and he wanted to see what it was. So he looked really hard, peering through the glass, and he found that he could see
It was a computer sitting on the table. The computer that he's always dreamed of. And nobody lived in the house that had the window. So it was old and rotten, and he went in and took the computer.
But he realized after he had taken the computer that maybe it belonged to somebody. That maybe someone had left it there on that day. Maybe come back and get it. So he decided that he would leave it on the table, but since no one was actually using it, he would be free to use it as his own disposal. But when he opened it up, he found it was like
Well, I opened it up and there was this file about, it looked very strange. So he was peering around in it and he came upon.
He came upon the
it's just saving.
he came upon a picture. And strangely enough, it was a picture of himself 3 years ago.
He looked and looked and made sure it was him. And recognized that it was, and got very frightened.
because, there's an abandoned house. It was falling down. And then there's this brand new computer set up, like plugged into a generator and running, and it's picking up internet from somewhere. I mean, this is obviously a sketchy situation already. And then it turns out that
The cat is sneezing.
the cat is sneezing. It was written on this file, which then had a picture of himself on it from 3 years ago. There were actually several pictures of himself, all from 3 years ago. And it was like, this is odd. So he's looking at this weird situation, and so he thought, okay, what should I do? I should
go to the police. But then as he was walking out the door, he noticed that the bad guys were standing right outside the door.
Bad guys? But he didn't know they were bad guys, because how could he know that?
The guns.
There were some sketchy
Yes.
men standing outside the door.
People. Okay,
your turn.
so just a little bit of a backstory here. He came to this house often, and probably every few days he would come, and that's why seeing the computer there all of a sudden was such a big thing, because it had never been there before, and he had looked in that window many times. So, is there somebody here? When he saw these strange men outside, he decided the best thing to do would not be to let them know that he had looked in the computer and found those pictures.
1 minute.
Your computer's doing blackness. 1 minute.
1 minute.
What would the best thing to do be?
Not let them know.
Not let them know that he
Hurry, buddy.
Oh. So, you can pass if you want. Yeah, I'll pass.
I kind of missed a piece.
No,
Pass?
You want to pass?
Pass. I'll catch it.
He started to run away and climb up a tree, and then the tree caught on fire.
Because he had forgotten that he'd been carrying some a blowtorch because he was going to help his father do some plumbing later in the day. This is why you should never carry both propane and clickers in the same pocket while you're running from possible bad guys who may or may not be spying on you. And then it caught fire. He put himself out by falling into a pond, and then went and told the police, and the bad guys were arrested and all lived happily ever after. And he got the computer as a prize for arresting bad guys. The end.
And why
never
were bad guys
found out
bad?
about the pictures. Why get the pictures? Were they
They were
like
bad.
sketchy pictures? Like he wouldn't know the camera was there?
They were stalking his family.
Why don't you write this for writing tomorrow?
Or writing today. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can stop this now. Yeah.